Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. Cindy here from CLB Craft Creations with our first card project of the week. We're going to be using the Jar of Haunts set, which is in the new holiday catalog that goes live January 1st. If you do not have a copy of the new catalog and you are not currently working with another demonstrator, please shoot me an email. My email is linked in the description box below, and I'll be more than happy to send you a copy of it for yourself. So let's go ahead and get into this card. We are going to start with a piece of Whisper White. This is actually the thick Whisper White. I found that I really like the weight on this cardstock for the actual card bases. But it is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We have a piece of Peekaboo Peach, which is cut at 4 by 5 1/4 as our layering piece. And then the piece that we're going to be doing our stamping and main image on is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. And that's just going to lay right on top. And I don't have my ribbon. My scissors. Sorry about that. And now I have also a piece of, a scrap piece of Peekaboo Peach to stamp one of the pumpkins onto. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and take this piece. This is my 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm going to take the pumpkin image, and I'm going to take my my basic black ink pad, and just making sure that's going the right direction. I'm going to go ahead and ink that up. And down at the bottom, I'm going to put one of the pumpkins over here to the left. Ink it up again. And then I'm going to put the other pumpkin over here to the right. And it's okay if they overlap. I didn't leave quite enough room on this side. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to ink it up one more time. And I'm going to stamp it on my piece of Peekaboo Peach cardstock. Now you could do this actually for all 3 of the pumpkins. If you wanted, you just would have to cut out each one of them. Then you're going to take the face that comes in that set, and you're going to go ahead and stamp that inside the pumpkin. Okay, and then you would cut this out, fussy cut it out. I've already actually done that just to save time, so you don't have to sit and watch me fussy cut. It doesn't actually take very long. And the nice thing about this is it's basically a hand-drawn image. So even if you don't have the steadiest of hand in cutting like myself, I don't have a steady hand when it comes to cutting, it's very forgiving. Now I'm also going to go in with the little topper, and you probably can't even really see what that is, but it's the stem and the leaves. I'm going to do the basic black with that as well. I'm going to go ahead and line that up the best I can. Okay, that did not ink well. And then we'll do this one here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the piece that I've already cut out right on top so I can get a guide as to where I need to stamp this stem. Okay, and then I can just kind of move that, and I know that it needs to be right there in between. Okay. Now, so the reason I was saying that if you wanted to cut out, or to stamp on the Peekaboo Peach and then cut out all the other shapes, is because we're going to actually color. I'm going to do this as quickly as I can. Now, I'm going to try and get some streak marks in my pumpkin so that it looks more realistic. And the way I'm doing that is that I'm laying down color and then I'm going over it. Let's see if we can zoom you in just a little bit so you can see. So by laying down a thick layer and then overlapping, it does create these little beads, these little streaks. And if anyone has ever actually colored, you know when you color with markers that you get those little streak marks. Unless you're using the alcohol-based markers, and then those are not supposed to streak. but I wanted to actually streak because I wanted it to look more pumpkin-like. So as you can see, and it will dry smoother, but it will still leave behind some of the streaky marks. I did use the basic black, so you really want to make sure that you let that dry completely before you start coloring. I've got just a little bit of smearing going on with that just because I didn't let it dry. I could have hit it with my heat tool, but I'm impatient. We're on camera, I want to get it done. And the leaves I'm going to do in Pear Pizzazz. It also looks really nice in Old Olive. I chose Pear Pizzazz just because I was using Peekaboo Peach and I thought that it was a little bit lighter, a little softer, more pastel-like, which went with the Peekaboo Peach, I thought. Okay. And then I'm going to use my blender pen and my soft suede for the stem. If you have your marker, I, for some reason, can't seem to find my neutrals markers. I think my daughter may have hijacked them. But this is also a way just to use a blender pen and your ink pads. Okay, and I'm just adding color in here. And if you can see, it's a little darker on that left-hand side, just to kind of give a little bit of interest. And then I'm going to go back in and just make these top pieces darker. Okay. We are going to stamp our sentiment while I've got, oh, I've already closed up my basic black. All right, so we'll go ahead and open the basic black back up. Now, my plan is to add a piece of Peekaboo Peach right there, and then my sentiment's going to be up top. So I want to center that at the top third of the card. Okay, just eyeball that. Okay. And then we can close that back up. I do have ink on my hands, so I want to be very, very careful. I'm just going to take, like I said before, a strip of this. Don't need a super huge piece. And you can secure that to the back with Scotch tape, or you can use snail, which is what I'm going to do. Just remove a bead of it. Okay. All right, and then we can actually go ahead and add that to our card. Actually, we'll just go ahead and start assembling our card. If you want, you could also stamp your pumpkin on the inside here, just as a little added interest. Also, don't forget your envelopes. That would be very cute to have a little pumpkin face on the outside of your envelope. I think sometimes we tend to forget about our envelopes. That's the first thing that we actually see, though, before you even see the card. Okay, and as always with my first projects of the week, I will be giving away a kit for this. So you will receive basically the cardstock and then the ribbon. So if you are interested in receiving this, please enter a comment down below, and I will pick one winner at the end of the week to receive one of these card kits. You will obviously need the stamp set in order to complete the card, but you could also use the cardstock for something completely different, but that is available, just FYI. Okay, we're just going to lay that on top, and I'm going to pop a piece of dimensional on the back of this. I'm going to put 2 on there just so he doesn't get squished. Okay, and then we're just going to center him right here. Oh, I love him. He's so cute. I love it. And there you go. There is my very first Halloween card of the season. I can't even believe that here it is September's coming quickly, and we're looking at fall and Halloween, so I'm not really ready yet. I'm still trying to get through the summer. Anyway, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. And again, if you were interested in being entered to win a card kit, please make sure to leave a comment below or on the coordinating blog post, and I will announce the winner at the end of the week. Thanks, guys. I'll see you soon.